everybody, Sunny with Synergy Real Estate and Property Management here. Today we're actually going to be going over the current coronavirus crisis and how that and all of the evictions that are pending, essentially, how those are going to affect the market. Right. So something that we're looking at, if we just let's just take a residential market, right? So single family homes. Out of those homes, then you have, let's say, a minority percentage that are going to be rented out, right? Let's call it 20% of those homes that are going to be rented out. So out of every 5 homes, 1 home is going to have a tenant in it. Out of that 1 home, approximately, you'll have, 1/10 of those people that are going to default on their rents, right? And so basically what we're going to see here is we're going to see people that are going to be getting kicked out of apartments, getting kicked out of houses in this case, through the eviction process because they're not able to keep up with their rent. Now, there are many different reasonings for that, right? Which could be, you actually did have some problems with coronavirus and were not able to keep up with your payments. It could be that you said that you had some problems with coronavirus, and in fact, you could have kept up with your payments, but now because you haven't, it's too hard to catch up and your landlord isn't wanting to work with you. There are many different reasonings for whether that's actually needed, whether the eviction would have actually been needed or whether it could have been avoided. But either case, we're sitting here with these evictions today, right? So what you're going to see is there's going to be a vacancy of a lot of these properties. And, at least here in Bakersfield, we're going to see that evictions are starting on September 1st. So you're going to start seeing those, court trials and everything, getting these tenants out, and in Kern County mediations, getting these tenants out of these properties, having them be vacated, and then bringing that inventory on market. So what that could possibly do, depending on how much inventory is going to be there, because again, it's not all going to happen at the same time, right? You can't just, okay, all of the tenants in Bakersfield are now evicted from their properties. It doesn't work that way. The courts have to see them. They only see so many cases per day, and then so on and so forth, right? So what that means then is that we're going to see, an increased vacancy rate for a little bit of time to offset some of the low vacancy that we've had right now. And what that's going to do is that could possibly stagnate rents, since we have been seeing rents go up, or that could go ahead and even decrease the rent slightly back to a more normal level, or more normal given the trajectory they were on before coronavirus. So definitely something to look for if you're looking for an investment property right now. Could be a good time, being that not only those tenants are being evicted, but those landlords are having to pay their payments. And, some landlords are seeing this as, the end of the real estate market as we know it. And so you may be able to get some good deals on some property moving forward, right? And other places that may have a more high-end income for single-family homes, or high-end pricing for single-family homes, you guys can start moving to places more inland, right, like Bakersfield, and we can help you purchase these investment properties for yourself at decent prices, getting decent returns instead of having to put your money back into your property every single month. So I just wanted to come bring this to you, about coronavirus, with evictions opening up, at least here in Kern County and Bakersfield on September 1st, and wanted to kind of go over what some of that small effect of the rental market could be. And obviously, as you multiply this out across all of the cities, all of the states, can look very interesting. It can make a very big impact in the actual economy. But that being said, if we're just looking at, single family homes as rentals, very small part of the market, this is going to affect not only single family homes, but multifamily property, commercial property. And we're starting to see that on the commercial side more so already, in that a lot of the tenants are not able to pay rent because their businesses are closed. And so there are a lot of different factors going in here. And if you look at the overall picture, it can be very daunting as to what's to come for our economy and real estate prices. However, You also have to look at kind of these submarkets or mini markets, in my opinion, because you have people who are going to be going down significantly, but you have people who will be staying stable and who may even be going up during this time as well. So just a little kind of quick thing to look at what the small, eviction processes may look like for single family homes, and we'll come back to you with more in-depth report here as things go on and we get to see more of this coronavirus effect on real estate. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. If you have any real estate based questions or property management based questions, please do feel free to drop those below. We'd be happy to make a video on that or to respond back to those comments as well. And as always, if you're looking for an investment property or property management here in Bakersfield, California, we are here to help you. We do residential as well and commercial also. So thank you, and we'll see you next time. Take care.